Hey friends, good morning, good morning. Who is ready for the live? Good morning, Miss Allison. It's going great. How about yours? I'm only 1 cup of coffee in, and I'm doing great. How do you like them apples? Hey, Jessie, how are you? Good morning, good morning. So today, we are going to color up Love Bug. This is such a cute set from Sandy, and half of a Starbucks refresher in. This is such a cute set from Sandy, and we call them naked bugs. They are naked bugs. If you guys don't follow Erica, I just tagged her. If you do not follow Erica on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, you need to, because Jessie, she's our kind of people. She did a Facebook or a Instagram or a TikTok or whatever it was today, and I am still dying laughing, and I think I'm gonna remake it. I think I'm totally gonna remake it too. I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon with her. But it's like, how many cups of coffees do you have between 1 and 3? And she's like, 8. And he's like, no, between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Or, 1 cup of coffee and 3 cups of coffee. And she's like, no, between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., I have 8 cups of coffee. Right, Rebecca? I must be bugging out. Bugging out. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys, we're going to start. I'm going to start by featuring a product by Rebecca. So, hey, I'm glad you're here. I want to show you guys, this is a little case from Make It by Marco, and I have multiples of them because they're important in my life. But I had a couple of people ask me yesterday about chamois. So let me go grab one of the Sweet Sentiment chamois, a new one. And I want to show you guys how perfect this case is. So this is one of the old Sweet Sentiment chamois, and obviously it's been around the block a time or two. I don't even know where the logo is anymore. There was a logo on it, but it's so dead that there's no more logo on it. So this is a new Sweet Sentiment chamois, and we went with a really small one because a lot of people, when they get like this, don't like to use them anymore because they think that it's gonna, make their stamps dirty or whatever. So I wanted to show you that we took the size of these into consideration when we made these. And so you fold it in half and it perfectly fits inside this Make It by Marco tray. So if you put it like this, the little tray, what you do with your chamois is you get it totally wet, you wring it out, and then you use this to clean your stamps once you've stamped. So you clean your stamp, and then you put it in here, and then if you're done stamping for the day, you just take the little lid off and you put it here, and this allows it to dry so it doesn't get super stinky. So this is a must-have on your desk. Yeah, we specifically made these the right size for these. So just FYI, Rebecca, we totally jumped on the bandwagon of your product to make our product. So Sweet Sentiment chamois, there's only a few of them left in the shop right now. So once they're sold out, we will make a new run of them. But we made the new size. I think they're only $2.99 for this size. So super inexpensive. And then go to Make It by Marco. Rebecca, you can put the link for these if you want right there. And you have your perfect little chamois case hanging out on your desk. So I say that because I just used my chamois because I just stamped this little love bug. I used the ladybug and I stamped it, and I used my chamois to clean it off. I have my dies on the back with these little credit card, or not credit card, business card magnets, so it holds all my dies. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the ladybug die off of there. because I'm going to use it. And we're going to start by coloring this, this little ladybug. So I'm going to zoom in for you guys. There you go. There's the link. Happy linking. Happy linking. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to color this ladybug. I usually say to use the W's for things that are alive. My website is www.sweetsentiment.us. So I'm going to, instead of using the W's, I'm going to use the N's. The reason is because I know what my background is going to look like, or I have an idea. Yay! Laura, you're here. Hi, Julie. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, business card magnets, not from Walmart or Dollar Tree, from Amazon. Sandy and Cameron were here organizing the craft room and sent Tyler and I off to go find business card magnets so that they could put my dies on the backs of my stamps. And so Tyler and I took off to go find these business card magnets because, you know, it's not like a difficult thing. And yeah, so Walmart didn't have them, Dollar Tree didn't have them, like nobody locally here had them. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a business card magnet. It's not rocket science here. So we came back empty-handed. We were verbally chastised, but that's okay. We ordered them from Amazon instead. Good morning, Karen. Well, there you go, Allison. That works too. That works too. So, I'm not coloring my ladybug naked. Sandy colored them naked for the package. We tease her. It wasn't like an intentional thing. She was just coloring the bugs. And she made the bugs naked. So, or what we perceived to be naked. Because that's how we roll here at Sweet Sentiment. Wildly inappropriate. But you guys know that, or you wouldn't be here. Poor naked bugs. Poor little naked bugs. Little naked bugs. I love the naked bugs. I think they're cute. They're not June bugs. I don't know what kits you're talking about, Jessie. The card kits, they do not come with the stamps. If you look in the description, it'll tell you what is in there. But for the most part, they come with hand-colored images or the image pre-stamped for you so that you can color it. So it just depends on what kit you're looking at. There's lots of different ones. The ATC kits do not have images with them. So you can customize them and join in our ATC swaps or, you know, whatever ATC you like to do. The other thing I want to talk to you guys today about the spring break virtual retreat. Speaking of images, you get a whole bunch. There's actually a whole bunch of digis because it's a virtual retreat. And if you can't print digis, no worries. Just order the Digi print pack for $4.99. I will print all of the digis for you and mail them to you. And then you will be added to a private Facebook group. Do you guys like my commercial voice? Da 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 da. You'll be added to a private Facebook group where you will enjoy games and prizes and the most badass virtual retreat that you have ever been a part of. there will be amazing classes, mixed media classes, coloring classes, pencil classes, games, prizes, fun, shenanigans. Can't miss out. You can't miss out. Spring Break virtual retreat. You can stay in your pajamas, because spring break used to mean like partying on the beach. Who's going to the retreat? Hi, Nona. June bugs are blind. Terrible, terrible June bugs. We don't have June bugs here, so I actually honestly have no idea what y'all are talking about with the whole June bug scenario. Party! There's going to be a ton of 3D projects from Sandy. We have Lydia Fiedler teaching a class. OMG, you guys. Dude, crafting celebrity right there. We have Leah T's teaching a mixed media class. Holy crap, if you guys have not seen Leah T's mixed media, you're gonna lose your mind. She makes the coolest stuff. Leah makes the absolute coolest stuff. I can't even explain to you how cool the stuff is that Leah makes. I'm in awe of her mixed media prowess. Then of course you get coloring classes with me, like actual real classes where I'm not just, you know, chatting, but for real coloring and teaching you. Like for real, for real. You get, did I say 3D projects with Sandy? Can I say that again? 3D projects with Sandy. There's even going to be some coloring with Sandy, I'm sure. Because you can't have a retreat and not color with Sandy too. Because, you know, she's thebomb.com. But her 3D projects are like second to none. I'm always in awe of the 3D stuff that she comes up with and figures out how to make, and my brain just does not work like that. She is the bomb. She's the bomb diggity. So yeah, this is a weekend you will not want to miss. And so sign up now. If you need the digis printed for you, grab the digi print pack when you sign up, and I will print them off and send them to you. You will still get the digital file, mind you. We don't play that game. You'll still get your digital file, but I will print them for you too, so that you have them ready to go. And that way you get them printed on Sweet Sentiment paper. So, you know, that's a bonus. I know Julie's going live from Sandy's Craft Room. That is correct. Live from Sandy's Craft Room in amazing Rowlett, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I will be in person in Sandy's Craft Room because that's how we roll. Ooh, Sandy, that means the next virtual retreat, you're coming to Idaho. Hopefully when it's warmer. There you go. That's a great way to try the paper, is to order the print pack so that you know how the paper reacts. It's a great way to try it. And if you don't use all of the digis that I print for you, you can always flip the paper over. And you are? Rebecca, no way. Wait, you don't live there now though, right? Or do you still live DFW? Wait, shit just got real. For real, for real. Shit just got real. Are we meeting you? Do we get to go meet you? Do we get to meet up somewhere and have coffee? Okay, I'm going to pull out some reds, and I'm going to lean towards pink. Oh, okay, you live in Indy now. You're just from DFW. Don't get us all excited like that. You see what happened there? We were all excited. We're We're all stoked we get to meet you, and then you pull our dreams out from under us like that. Rude. I will tell you guys, though, that we do have, wait for it, we do have a couple of prizes from Make It by Marco, because they were left over from the sweet retreat. So there's a couple of prizes. 817 girl at heart. There is a couple of prizes left over, like one of these awesome desk, what is it? Clutter keeper. And I have my Misties in it, and oh my god, super cool. I didn't even know that I needed it until I had it, and then I was like, what the hell? How have I lived this long without my clutter keeper? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know how I survived. So there's a couple of prizes in there for the spring break virtual retreat. Rebecca, if you sign up, or when you sign up for the virtual retreat, we will make sure you don't get one of your own prizes. Wouldn't that be amazing? You win a prize at the retreat and it's your own dang prize. We love our virtual retreats, though, you guys. So much fun. We have a blast. We are silly. We are kooky and zany, and we love to give out prizes. I think that's Sandy and I's love language, both of us. We love giving out prizes. We have so many amazing projects and teachers, and Tyler's teaching a class. I love Tyler's classes because he drops his ink pad on everything because he gets nervous on video. And then he tells you, like, he's like, okay, well, we're just going to roll with it. And then he goes with it, and then you can't ever tell that he dropped his ink pad on anything. So it works out great. With crazy stories. Stand up! Commercial worked. Oh, Michelle, you just signed up. Hooray! Michelle's in Texas, too. But you're in southern Texas, right, Michelle? Yay, Michelle! So excited. Michelle came to our sweet retreat here in Idaho and froze because she was so cold in November in Texas. I know, I'm going to tell all your secrets, Tyler. Oh, sort of central. You're in San Antonio. Thanks, Kat. They are Wally and Eve. I will have new nails for the retreat because I'm getting my nails done literally the day before I leave. So kind of excited about that. I think I want to do Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, I'm telling Tyler secrets because he does drop his ink pad, but I think it's awesome because then we all learn what to do on how to fix that, and that it's not the end of the world. And it makes me happy. So this isn't quite the way I want it, so I'm going to add a little bit more red to this. Oh my gosh, we should have done a, yay, Sandy! We should have done a lightning bug so we could light them up with lights from Pear Blossom Press. Kat, are you gonna do the spring break retreat? I know you'll have a blast. I'm gonna color the inside of his wings red this time. Last time I colored him gray. This time I think I'm gonna color him red, just for funsies. I have a cool story about ladybugs. One time, so I was in 4-H and FFA in school. And ladybugs are pretty harmless, and you can order them online, which is pretty awesome. But they're not bugs to like fly around and leave. You're still on the fence? Oh my gosh, cat. Crazy lady. He could be an alien. Ooh. That's kind of a fun idea. I like that, Michelle. I might have to do that. Anyways. Oh, now I want to color them green, like super bad. So anyways, when you go to the fairs, like most of us stay in tents and stuff at the fairgrounds because we have to get up so early and we're there like so late. Anybody who's been in 4-H, and I know his teeth are hilarious. Anybody who's been in 4-H and FFA knows how it goes at the fairs. Some families like have trailers and stuff and stay in trailers, like RVs. But my parents were totally not into the farm stuff and the fair stuff. And I have 3 older sisters, so they had to be home. They couldn't leave teenagers at home for a week by themselves. Hey, I'm not creepy. Allison! Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. So anyways, my cousin and I ordered ladybugs. And there was this guy that she kind of had a crush on. We did this a couple of different times. And so we ordered ladybugs. Like a whole bag of ladybugs. And thank you, Allison. And put them in his tent. And it was literally like a coating on his wall of his tent. It was all covered in ladybugs. It was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And so he had to leave his tent like open because the ladybugs didn't leave. And he had ladybugs like in his sleeping bag and stuff like forever. It was awesome. I think it was awesome because I was finally in on something, and commercial work times 2. They usually pulled all the pranks on me, so it was nice to be a part of a prank that wasn't pulled on me. And it was harmless. It was just ladybugs. So, they are said to be good luck. You're right. You are correct. What color of eyes does this ladybug have? Does this ladybug have blue eyes or green eyes or hazel eyes? Maybe he has purple eyes. What color of I don't think red eyes would be very good. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Now we gotta get Cat, because you know Cat's on the fence. She's being a creepster on the fence. So now we have to peer pressure Cat. Just throwing you under the bus, babe. No problem. Green eyes. Hazel with purple. Hazel with purple. That's quite the challenge there, Michelle. Michelle thinks I can color everything. Like, I'm totally throwing you under the bus, Michelle. Just saying. At the sweet retreat. Get off the fence, Cat. At the sweet retreat, she was throwing all kinds of crazy colors combos out there. She was like, do this, do this. And I was like, whoa, I don't even know how to do that. So we're going to do it. We're going to try hazel with purple because Michelle said so. She thinks I can do it. So who am I to tell her no? I want a soft green. And being indecisive. Oh, and a yellow. I'll do that one. Okay. Michelle, welcome to Under the Bus. You guys have a little residence there under the bus. Welcome, welcome. This is our favorite place. We hang out under the bus. Hey, at least you have company. If I'm going to throw y'all under the bus, I mean... At least you're in good company. Okay. So I started with my G000 to make, Michelle, you're like the little, hey, cat. Welcome, I live here under the bus. Michelle, I imagine, has like a red balloon, like sticking out from under the bus. She's like, hey, come check out my little red balloon. I'm going to entice you now. I've never done hazel eyes with purple, so we might be starting a new trend here. I have a friend that's eyes are so blue, they almost have a purple tint to them. It's kind of cool. It's really cool, actually. What printer do you recommend for the coloring sheets? Rebecca, I use just an HP, like, lame printer. Like, I've had multiple printers, not gonna lie. And one of the best ones for printing digitals was, my, like, $40, I bought it at Walmart, Top Feed, super cheap. I don't think it was $40. I think it was $30. Like, super lame printer. It was, like, seriously ghetto printer. Yeah, and Linda will be watching, too. So you don't have to worry about having, like, the best printer on the market to be printing digis. I do recommend HP. I like their ink for printing digis. But it does not, by any means, have to be an amazing printer. So, yes, his eyes look like a hot mess right now. Yeah, where's Aunt Candy? Nona and Aunt Candy will be watching. It'll be 2 years to the day. Aww. I know, Rebecca... Okay, so Michelle and Rebecca and all of you guys that are posting, like Lydia, about Creativation... I was at Creativation, and I don't know how I missed meeting all of you guys. Although, Rebecca, you had a booth, right? I mean, I recall going to your booth or seeing your stuff there or something along those lines. Don't worry, Michelle, I'm going to add more purple to his eyes so it's more prevalent. I wouldn't want to disappoint you with my lack of purple. HP is great. Hi, Aunt Candy. Oh my gosh, you guys. For real, legit. You guys know how I'm always talking about the podcast that I listen to, the True Crime Bullshit podcast? Aunt Candy bought me for my birthday and Christmas the True Crime Bullshit coffee mug and okay, so I did see you but I didn't meet you or something, but I remember the Make It by Marco booth. Anyways, so she got me the coffee mug and wine glass from True Crime Bullshit. So now I know the difference between AM and PM. One cup or the other. They're so epic. They're so awesome. Thank you, Auntie, so much for knowing me so well. And then the coffee says, like, it's too early for this bullshit. And then the wine glass says, pairs well with bullshit. It's awesome. Yes, she did get me to send her a picture of my printer. So I since upgraded from my ghetto, like, $40 printer. $30 or $40 printer. I can't remember what it cost. And I went to Costco and I bought, like, an all-in-one. So a scanner, copier, printer, thingy bob. And so Sandy wanted the exact same one that I have. And she got the exact same one that I have. And how are you liking it, Sandy? Yeah, your booth was crazy busy. It was totally full. So this is my white gel pen from Pear Blossom Press. And I also need my Copic multi-liner. And I'm going to trace the eyes. I love the shape you put in these eyes, Sandy. Super cute. I just want them to be a little bit darker since I colored over them so much. Okay, now my white gel pen, I'm gonna add little highlights. Highlights to the hearts. Highlight on his little belly and his forehead. Okay. All right. So there's our coloring of our cool little dude. Now I'm going to zoom out. Set my markers aside. I know. I love the smile. So stinking cute. Okay. And I'm going to use my die cut. And today I'm going to tape my die cut. What? Que cutie. I'm going to actually tape my die cut so it doesn't do wonky things to me like my one. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate you. Yesterday, I totally jacked up my die cut, if you weren't here and you're wondering what we're talking about. So I had to, like, cut it on the lines, which you all know is totally against my religion. Okay, now I am going to tell you that no matter how particular you are about your die cuts, oh, that's a cool mask. I could use that. No matter how particular you are about your die cuts, there's this little white spot right here. It drives me cuckoo. Hi, Holly. I didn't see you sneak in there. So I'm going to use my pen blade again, and I'm going to cut this out. This is, like, it's one of my pet peeves, is I see people spend all of this time on a card, and then there's, like, a big white chunk. I see it most prevalently, like, with mermaids, because their tails usually bend around. And it just drives me nuts. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you do that. It is something that I can't look past. What are your crafty pet peeves? Ooh, that's a good conversation. Somebody tell me their crafty pet peeve, so I'm not the only one throwing people under the bus here. See? I have no idea, Holly. No idea. Now he's a she. Nice. Okay. I have a piece of Sweet Sentiment paper here, and I have my handy dandy manly mandala, and I have my pixie spray. So I'm going to spray. I just totally sprayed the hell out of this stencil, not going to lie, because I really want it to stick. They're all dudes like in Bug's Life. Wait, I don't want to stick that yet. Hold on. I'm lying. Okay, so first things first. I have Kitsch Flamingo. I have Hickory Smoke. And I have my almost dry black soot. I know, right? Look at me with all the Ledoux Designs stuff today. It's pretty amazing. So, like, I know the artist, and she's pretty cool. I mean, you know, for the most part. She's gonna beat me. She's gonna make me Uber from the airport to her house, I'm pretty sure. So you want to get this pretty inky for the technique that we're doing today. So just FYI, load up some ink on this bad boy. I mean, not a ton, but, you know, enough. Is it a flyboy? I don't know. Somebody's going to have to look that up. Are ladybugs dudes? Because I feel like the bright ones, the red ones, are male, and the like pale pink ones that are like not as brightly colored are female. But I can't remember. It's been so long since I've known anything. To Chris Ledoux. It's 32 degrees out there. It is also 32 degrees here. Right? Be like, yeah, this is Chris Ledoux Jr. Poor Dale. Now, when I blend colors like this, I like to go back to my original color, so the Kitsch Flamingo, and blend it again. Okay. Then my black soot, like I said, that's almost dry. See? It's all funky. Funky black soot. 4. I have one brush per ink pad, and I have a brush for each of my oxide inks and a brush for each of my distress inks. The bitty blending brushes, the little tiny ones, I have one per color family. So one that's red, one that's pink, one that's blue, teal, green, yellow, black and gray, and brown, and orange. Can't forget orange, because orange is the most important color. What are you holy cannoli-ing about? My brushes? Yeah. I mean, when I find a product I like, I go for it. I will also tell you too that it is very, very, very rare that I ever wash these brushes. And see how soft you can make it just by continuing to go over it? I mean, you saw how funky that black was because it's almost dry. My ink pad is almost dry, but just going over it again with the gray makes it nice and soft. And I'm telling you, this Sweet Sentiment paper can take a beating. So, okay. And then back to my Kitsch Flamingo. What do you mean, what are my favorite inks? Like my favorite colors or my favorite brand of ink? I should probably do a 2022 like updated these are my favorite things video, because I have not. Okay, check that out. That is so cool. So I am really partial to the Distress Oxide inks because I like how they react, and there's so many different things that you can do with them. I like the regular Distress inks because you can watercolor with them, which I find super duper cool. I like for stamping and colored inks, I like the Concord and Ninth dye ink. They are super juicy and great for stamping sentiments. And then for Copic coloring, I like my Memento. Memento is just my favorite of all time. It looks like a pink cloud. Hi, Natalie. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is something a little different. You know, I usually spritz this. We're gonna spritz this. I'm gonna use quite a bit of water because I want it to be fairly wet. And I'm gonna force a reaction. The other cool thing is you're gonna get, with this, you're gonna get the texture of your paper towel on there too. Okay, so you wanna get it fairly wet. I don't think I've gotten my paper towel quite wet enough to get enough of a reaction for me. There we go. And I'm just gonna keep wetting and keep dabbing at this until I'm at my happy place. Aw, thanks, Kat. Check out how cool this is. Okay, now this is not going to be a perfect impression, just FYI, because it's water, so see how it gets in there and reacts? But it's gonna be pretty stinking cool. It's more of a texture thing. I know that peeling masks is our favorite, so okay, are you guys ready? You ready? Check that out. Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to kind of dry the rest of this just to make sure. And then take these off. And then I'm going to hit it with my heat gun for just a second to get the full reaction. So, you're welcome, Natalie. All right, so check it out. How cool is that? Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little ladybug and I'm going to figure out where I want him. Probably somewhere in the corner like this. And then I'm going to grab my sentiment. What sentiment should we use? Love bug, hey there, what's bugging you? You make my heart flutter. Or I could go like this and I could go, hey there, love bug. Just a different way to use your stencils. Could go like that. I think I want to do this one. Of course, you guys are all saying hearts aflutter. And I'm like, no, I'm going to do this one. I think that if I didn't have the ladybug, the You Make My Heart Flutter would be perfect in the middle of this. But I think because I'm using the ladybug, I know, this is me being a sassy pants. I'm glad you recognize that, cat. I know, right? Way to get your hopes up and then dash them right away. Hey, you get to pick the sentiment. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. So it's funny you asked about my favorite inks. I am. Psych! I'm a sassy pants today. My coffee is using itself for evil today. So it was funny, Melissa, that you asked about my favorite ink brands because I have my Concord and Ninth Cranberry ink right here so that I can use it to stamp my sentiment. And these inks have like that leathery ink pad type thing, and they are juicy. So don't squish. That's all I got to say about that. But I do have the whole line of these Concord and Ninth ink pads, and they're pretty stinking awesome for sentiment stamping. They will stain your stamps, just FYI. Tyler, you have them too, right? Yeah, they're amazing. Tyler, did you get the whole line of the liquid watercolors from Concord and Ninth? Because they are dreamy. Look at that. One impression, super awesome. How cool is that? Okay. Now the other thing I'm going to do, just to be extra, because you guys know how I like to be extra, I'm gonna use my damp napkin here to get the red off. Who knows what I'm gonna do right now to be extra. Rebecca, did you get the whole line of the watercolors too? Oh my God, they're gorgeous and they're amazing, and I love them. Love them. Yes, Sandy, you are correct. I don't think you get to play in these games, Sandy, because you know me too well. Oh, that's white. I don't want my white embossing powder. I want clear. One moment while I grab my clear embossing powder. Clear matte. That's what I want. Okay, so first off, make sure that's dry. Tiffany, hey! No cheating, Sandy. Tiffany, do I get to see you in Chicago again? Well, not Chicago, Schaumburg this year? Hey, hey. You guys, Tiffany has awesome planner binders and enamel pins and lots of cool stuff. You should check her out. No, my magnets are the My Sweet Petunia magnets. I always just grab a random piece of paper to emboss on. Always put the cap on your embossing powder and put it away. Otherwise you end up with embossing powder everywhere. Okay, so plug your ears again because I'm gonna emboss. Yes, this set is live. Here's what it looks like, Tiffany. I love watching embossing. It's so magical. Embossing is just the most magical thing ever. And there's stamps and dies for it, Tiffany, if you are a die cutter type person. Okay, so check that out. So now I have my mat handy. Look at how cool that is, because you can kind of see the ink reaction in it too, since the inks are reacting to each other. That's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, I like it. I like it. So cute. Ordering now. Look at Sandy putting her affiliate link out there. Smart girl. Oh my God, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Okay. Glue. That's what I need. The background, Tiffany, was made using the Manly Mandala stencil. Sandy created that also. Both by Ledoux Designs. Because she's awesome. Did you guys see all the planner stickers I just released? All my planner babes out there? Planner stickers are now a thing in Sweet Sentiment stamps. Yes, yes, yes. We went full on planner sticker on y'all. And we did it stealthy too. There was no lead up to it. There was no hype. There was no nothing. It was just like, bam, planner stickers. What got you hooked on the stamping, Cat? Yeah, Tiffany, you should come to our virtual retreat too, chickadee. Is that centered? Okay. Then I grab my espresso and I press it down. Bam. Planner stickers. Bam. All right. So there's that. Then what I'm going to do is, I mean, you guys know what I'm going to do, right? I know. You're totally out of the loop. Where you been, girl? Where you been? The rest of us over here crafting. I know, you're just selling all your stuff to all the celebrities. You don't have time for us little people anymore. Who knows what I'm going to do right now? Wobble time. Yeah, I bet y'all could have guessed that. Sandy knew. I'm surprised Allison didn't pipe up with the, oh, it's wobble time. Because you know I was jonesing to use one yesterday. Yeah, Aunt Candy. Sweet Springs. Heck yeah, Michelle. Y'all know me. You know what I'm doing here. You smell what I'm stepping in? Okay. Check that out. Ah! So stinking cute. Okay, y'all. So my last commercial of the day is to tell you, wobble wobble, baby. I know, that bug can't just lay there. I gotta be extra. My last commercial of the day is we're gonna have a card sale. Yes. Jammie cards, Sandy cards, Tyler cards, Jen Pargross cards. Yes, we is about to have a card sale up in here. So what that means to you is, this is very important. It means that I'm going to start putting pictures of cards in an album in this group. Photographs of cards. Cards like this. And we're gonna do them auction style. So you're gonna be able to bid on a card. We ask for increments of like 25 cents to $1, you know, so that it's round and not some weird funky number. Like, don't be doing no penny bidding. Come on now. And I forgot to put my die back in here because I'm an idiot. So all the bids are going to start at $3 because $3 a card is, you know, a stinking good deal. And the bidding will continue until tomorrow night. So Friday night. So I'm going to put all the cards up today, right after I take photographs of like the 11 million cards I have. And you will be able to bid on the cards until Friday. And Handmade Cards by Jammie, Sandy, and the DT. Woot woot. Hi, Kathy. We made a love bug card. So it will be done auction style. So you have until Friday to bid on the cards. And you can bid as many times as you want. And then we will PayPal invoice you. And you have to pay within 24 hours or your card is going to go to the person who bid before you. So the previous bid. So you're going to want to pay within 24 hours. And that is how we're going to run the card auction. All of the proceeds from the cards are going to go into booth space so that we can be at all the shows to meet all of you guys. So we're raising money for booths so that we can go to each and every one of the expos this year and meet as many sweeties as possible. So, who's excited for the card auction? Yeah! Card auction time. There you go, right? All the shows. You have to hashtag it all together. And you never know, this little love bug card might show up in there, right? I know Chris likes to be part of the card auctions. Chris, are you coming to the spring break virtual retreat? What? And Candy, you're coming to the Mesa show? Heck yeah. That's awesome. So thank you guys for joining me. I am now 1 minute past my hour, so I will let y'all go. And I'm going to go get my second cup of coffee. And I think I'm going to make it in this coffee cup. Like, this is the best coffee cup ever. Jen Parker sent me this coffee cup. Kate, now, I will tell you it's a little trash bin. But I'm pretty sure that this is the proper amount of coffee for me. To Florida? Wendy, we will be in Florida. We will be in Orlando in June. Yes, we will be in Orlando in June. Hopefully. We're making money from the card sale. So, we can meet you in June in Orlando. Yeah! I believe that one is at the Gaylord Palms Hotel. So, yeah. Florida, June. It's the weekend of June 4th. So, whatever weekend that is. That's my anniversary weekend, and I will be away from my husband. So sad. But that's okay, because I want to meet all the sweeties that I can. I know, right? Yay, Wendy! So, yes, participate in the card sale. Sign up for the spring break virtual retreat. Tiffany, you are cracking me up, girl. You are cracking me up with all these ladybugs and hearts. I love you. Sandy's birthday, that is true. It's my anniversary and Sandy's birthday. So, you know, it's going to be a party in our booth for real. So we will see you guys then, and have a wonderful day. We will see you also tomorrow for another color along. I just had to do it one more time. You know, I couldn't not do that. All right, guys, have a good day. Toodles.